Hey everybody, it's Gypsy, and welcome to On the Edge of Appalachia. So today I have been thinking about my peas. Now, this year, this spring, is all the peas that I planted, okay? I don't know, I did about 60, planted to about 60 to 70 peas. 6 were seedlings I bought from the store. The rest I planted from seed. So, anyways, like I said the other day, these are almost at the end of their life cycle. I think I'm harvesting about the last of it because, well, it's just hot now, and today is June 29th, and as you can see, they're getting yellow at the bottom and stuff. That's usually an indication to me that time's nearly up. Now, the thing I've been thinking about, this is all the peas I planted this spring. Last spring in 2024, I planted, a whole bunch of peas, 3 different varieties. These are sweet peas. One of the ones that I did last year were sweet peas, shelling sweet peas. Another one was Tom Thumb peas, which are also a shelling pea. And then I did, I think Amish sugar snap. So I had all these peas. The harvest I've gotten, and I still have a lot more pea pods here that are maturing. The amount I've already harvested this year is amazing. And last year with all those peas, and then I tried again in the fall. In the fall I barely got anything, which I can't figure out why, but this year, way more peas than last year, and this is all I planted, this one variety. I had a ton last year. So I'm trying to figure out, I've been thinking, well, what's the difference? Because whatever the difference is, I want to continue it. Now, I think the first difference I have no control over was the weather. This spring was much colder, and the beginning of summer was much colder. There was a lot of rain, but I don't know, I guess I was always under the assumption that peas don't like a lot of water. But it seemed to actually do them good. See that one way up there, that's a pea. Anyways, so we really did not get summer temperatures until, I don't know, it hit 2 weeks, maybe less ago. Now we've got summer temperatures, 80s and 90s, sometimes 70s, but we're back into summer. It was just much later. So I know peas love cold weather, and I'm thinking, well, that definitely has something to do with it. Now, another thing I'm thinking, this setup is different. All right, this is where they are this year. Last year, they were about here, and I had them staked up on bamboo stakes and my deer fence. Hi, you come to pollinate? You see that I can't keep up with them. So I think I set this up this year. It's my first year using it. I have it in a U shape, very sturdy wire fence with T-posts. Oh, look at that. Do you guys see? I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's pretty. Anyways, I'm thinking that's probably a big reason. They have a sturdier support here. They're not, like last year, I was constantly having to restake them. And I have not had to this year. They have been staying up here. Now they're starting to fall more because, well, I'm harvesting the peas, which pulls on them a little bit, and they are starting to get weaker. So I'm thinking maybe that was the biggest difference. I think the sturdiness of the trellis, and I think they're getting more aeration and stuff, like air circulation. I don't know. I doubt there's a big difference from this soil over here to this soil over there. And I, you know, did the same thing, God, what's the word? Put the nutrients in that I did last year. So, anyways, if anybody can think of any other reason why I would have such a wonderful harvest with less plants this year than I did last year, please let me know. Oh, and last year we had unusually hot. Like I said, we had our last snowstorm March 10th, 2024, and then we immediately went into summer. It got hot, and it was like spring was summer, and then summer was very hot, and everything was dry last year. This year has been the opposite weather. So I'm thinking that might have something to do with the peas, because also my lettuces, my radish, all my cole crops did great. But I'm very shocked. I've been keeping track of how much I've been harvesting every day, and I'm like, wow, I am way ahead of last year, and I only planted 60 plants or 70 plants of one variety. So I don't know what fall has in store for us, but I will be replanting peas, and I think I'm going to add more, maybe another variety or two, plant more peas for the fall, and increase my amount. But yeah, if anybody has any ideas, let me know. So I think I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.